That's
Zhao
some
Li,
pussy shit right there,
Zhao Li, their top laner, very famously good on the Tryndamere, and we are going to see a Cenaban on the side of the Shrig news here. Very interesting choice. I guess Alan is a prevalent Senna player.
I mean, aside from him being a prevalent Senna player, it looks like it's a bit racist. I don't know, boys. I don't know how you guys feel about this one.
I mean,
who just banned?
There's no place for racism here in the THSCS, but you do see the junglers getting banned out here with the Zac and the Olaf. Zac was played in the last game by the Shrig, so and as well as LeBlanc being a very popular pick on Isaac, so just very interesting as we finish with the Yasuo ban to finish off the first phase. So no more racism on the other side after the Senate ban, but
yeah, they definitely cleaned up their pick. Yeah,
we're definitely gonna see what happens here. First pick set on the side of the Shrig news, probably on the side of Ray, probably going to their top laner, Armon. We're gonna see it can be flex, jungle, even support, and so.
Yeah, I don't know about the jungle one, man. That one seems a little bit troll to me.
You never know.
I mean, if I see a set jungle in my solo queue game, I'm dodging that shit ASAP. Let me just say.
You never know. Maybe it's set support. You never know. That support is actually
interesting. Right, so I think we might be looking at the set Renekton top lane matchup. So what do you guys think about that one?
Well, Renekton is definitely the prized possession of Zhao Li. You know, he's been spamming in solo queue. He played it last game. It seems like other than his Tryndamere, this is definitely his most preferred champ. We have not seen their jungler Eric on the Warwick yet, so this will be an interesting experience.
Interesting.
Okay,
the Varus coming out.
Picked up on the side of Rays of Sunshine. Ito on that Varus, most likely, unless they're trolling and going mid lane Varus. Gentlemen, what do you guys think of the Varus?
Yeah, I mean, definitely great for picks. Varus is a common pick into these comps. Oh, and the Maokai.
Maokai. So, it looks like one of these champs is going to go off role. Maokai and Set both traditionally in the top lane. We're going to see if
both can be played support though. Both can be played support.
And both could technically be played in the jungle. Aside from
right now. They're playing the mind games, bro.
Man, yo, this team has definitely prepared for their draft. The Shrig News have absolutely no idea what's coming their way. As these picks flip-flop back and forth. And it looks
he's picking up the Ori.
Isaac Lee getting influenced by the great Derek Kim on the Orianna after a brilliant performance last game.
It's just not a surprise, you know?
It's a good idea to pick up the Ori here.
I mean, let me just say, I think we've played them many times in scrims, and I do believe that I gave him my fat PP with the Orianna, which may have influenced the Orianna pick right there. Very interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna see how he plays this Orianna if he gets some zoning ults like Derek did yesterday.
Derek
that'll be really good in the team fights.
Yesterday. I mean, I was watching the stream.
I think part of it was the win condition. My zoning ults actually ensured that the rest of the team was clumped together.
Right. And there you see the Kaisa ban for Kajos.
Yo, Kajos is Kaisa.
Going out right now.
Man, they're just scared of the Kaisa right here.
Let's see if they leave up the Aphelios. Another Kajos pocket pick.
Kajos is Kaisa is pretty clean. I think that was a good ban for the for Rays of Sunshine right there.
Going back to this Orianna pick, I mean, I just want to say I was actually sitting out the last game of Planet of the Apes, and every time I saw Derek miss an ultimate, it just made me think,
guys, I think we've.
I wish I was
picked Orianna a while ago. I think.
Wow.
I think we're done talking about the Orianna pick there.
Decision there. As we do see the Blitzcrank and Shyvana banned out on each side of the team to finish out the ban phase, and we see Kajos. What will the former player of the game pick in this second game of the THSCS?
Even though I will say, a Blitzcrank ban I did not expect, considering that they have such a follow-up comp. If a Maokai or Set is hooked, that's some quick CC followed by a Varus ult. I didn't exactly. I feel like they could have played against the Blitzcrank.
Looks like they're trying to dodge these picks from the Set and the Maokai with this Ezreal pick. Definitely very safe AD carry.
Yeah, very good
definitely
disengage.
Solid on the Ezreal as well. We have seen Ezreal in a very decent amount of these THSCS games, and so now we'll just see what Ray and the rest of Ray has to pick.
And the Jax. Very interesting pick into Warwick.
So now we have
three top laners now. Interesting. I mean,
I don't
want to doubt them. I don't want to doubt
see
them.
another top laner right here. I mean, they're just trying to pick all the top laners.
I don't know. This seems a little bit troll to me. I mean,
my guess is it's probably going to be set top, Maokai support, Jax in the jungle, and they're going to finish off with the Zoe for Ray. You know,
Yeah, I was looking for an AP champion right there. Because, you know, even though Jax has the true damage and the Varus with the AP, that is a lot of 80 damage, especially coming from, you know, a team against... Oh, look at that, an Alistar.
Alistar, Ezreal. You know, very interesting bot lane choice combo right there.
Yeah, but I will say an Orianna Alistar is great in team fights. You can get a 5-man knockup, the Oriole, and then a 5-man Alistar queue.
Okay, the trade's coming in.
So as we look at this, you know, I don't really understand. Ray is their mid lane. Cosmic Ray 34 is in fact their mid laner, but he decided to pick the Jax instead of the Zoe, just to show off that he had more champions and was able to flip flop even though they're in the same pick phase. You know, a very interesting decision by them. But as we see here, it looks like it's going to be set support, and I mean, gentlemen, this is just very interesting. I mean, normally you don't see 3 top laners picked in the same,
Yeah,
team.
no, definitely an Alistar Ezreal could be really good. As if when the Alistar engages, he has really good peel for that Ezreal, and you know the set not having any dash or leap, it's gonna get hard for that Ezreal to get caught.
Taking a look at the rosters right here, I'm going to check to see, and it looks like it is going to be Maokai top and set support with the Jax in the jungle. So I mean, who do you guys think drafted the better comp here?
It's just kind of hard to tell, you know. I think both teams drafted okay, but you know,
Yeah,
Sunshine with the.
You know, I'm gonna say,
laners.
you know, Team 1 with the Maokai and the set, those are 2 big frontline tanks. And you know, 2 big frontline tanks plus a Zoe and a Verisol, that's a great team fight with the Jack splitting top. You know, I'm gonna say them. You know, if the Ezreal falls off, they have no real damage up there except for the Renekton. And if you know the Jack split pushing,
especially if Isaac Smith starts missing the Orianna ults like Derek did yesterday.
I would say that the missed Orianna ults were actually intentional, as they were zoning ultimates. I don't know if you're familiar with that since you're merely gold 4, but
you're also gold 4.
But you know, in my elo, we tend to try to do zoning ults, which would force the enemy team onto a different position, which would create more opportunities for the rest of the team.
We can definitely,
I don't know if you're familiar with that.
We can definitely take a look at the replay there, but during our
I really don't think that's necessary. I really don't think that's necessary. But I'm just letting you know that it's just one of those strategies that you know you might not be too familiar with as you're pretty low elo. But moving on from the Orianna ults.
Anyway, I expect
moving on. You know, speaking of the Alistar, we saw in some scrims some of the zoning cues. You know, the cue, you know, when you're just about W distance away, but not exactly Wing in, those zoning cues can be really important, especially on the Maokai page. Yeah, Andrew definitely knows what it's like to get some zoning cues in there, and I'm gonna expect some over here.
I mean, aside from the Alistar, I think Hudson, you also have a lot of experience with the zoning cues the zoning flash cues on the
Amumu.
The zoning flash cue on the Amumu.
Yeah. Some other plays
tell us
really
about that.
I actually got benched for this guy yesterday, so
actually, you know, some really important plays is, you know, asserting dominance. You know, so we're gonna see if the jungler on which team, you know, whichever jungler has the bigger cock, comes in and flashes mid on purpose and misses an ability to show that he doesn't need either to get a gank. You know, we're gonna look for that, and at the end of the game, you know, maybe we'll get an interview on him to just, you know, see, you know, what a massive machine that guy is porting under his pants. Because I mean that play really yesterday that showed about that.
I mean
Hudson. Ladies and gentlemen, I am getting a call from Jiho Park. Hello, is this Mr. Jiho Park?
Oh my God, our viewers calling in.
Hold on, he just hung up on me.
Well, I would hang up on you too, Andrew. So.
Wow, that's messed up. This guy literally just hold on. Hello, is this Jiho Park, the tournament director?
Tournament director.
Hello? Yeah.
Push-ups.
Push-ups. Yo, we're not even playing, bro.
Yeah, that.
Dude, the push-ups are saved for special occasions. Like this casting is not.
Yo, all right. I don't know if we want to talk about the push-ups on stream, boys, because that's kind of a Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, that's kind of a secret tactic. You know, I'm not sure if we're willing to give up that.
Gio is trying to compromise us right now. I expect to see a lot of plays towards the top side on the side of the Shrig news here. Definitely, the Renekton is definitely has the advantage over. Oh my God, Derek, are you okay? Something die. Anyway, the Renekton is definitely going to have the advantage over the Maokai at the beginning of the game, and
All right,
combined
going
with
into
the
loading
Warwick,
screen here.
you know, I just think it's going to be super interesting to see how this top side works out. You know, the Warwick has been used in previous games to varying levels of success, and we're just gonna with Crimson Haze here, Eric on the Warwick here. We're gonna see.
Okay, but
how
I
the top
think
side
there's
works out.
there's one important thing that we have failed to mention so far, so I'm gonna try to bring it up. But I think the side of Rays of Sunshine does have the cooler Varus skin. So I mean,
if you
it's
compare the
kinda
Dark
hard.
Star Varus to the Debonair Ezreal, like
I do think that the Dark Star
That's
Varus
true.
skin
That might
is
give
a
an
lot
unfair
cooler.
advantage.
that might be that might just be it. I mean,
And we're in the game.
looks like
We're
we
wow.
are
in the game.
loading into the game, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to start this fourth day of the THSCS as I move the positions in my screen to make everything match up. Oh, Strignus did my job for me here right there. So yeah, I'm gonna try to see. No, I was gonna try to see if we can get the camera on the screen during the game, but I think it's a little bit too difficult for us. Any production.
Action.
Okay, so we see a 5-man start here by the Strignus. They do have the Alistar and the Renekton.
Oh wow.
They're going
Renekton
very
starts
ballsy
W
here.
They could get a face check into a stun.
I don't know if this is necessarily the best idea, but it looks like Rays of Sunshine will be starting off with a 5-point. They do get that vision onto the bot side.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, not so. I don't know how helpful that ward is gonna be. Placing that early. I guess the only thing is stopping a level 2 gank mid, but Jax really doesn't have that pressure, so I'm not gonna lie. It does questionable ward there.
The invade protection right there. So I can understand the situation, but and also Warwick just backed and picked up a sweeper. Very interesting play. I do agree that it is normally optimal to do something like that. Just to have the vision denial when you're going for the ganks. As we are going to see both sides probably starting on their red side here. Jax might be starting Raptors, which could be cool. Looks like we're going to see a fake leash on the bot side and no leash on the top side. So it looks like they're going to try to bait him out here and try to give the Maokai a false sense of security here, as Warwick will start by taking his red and maybe look level 2 even.
Interesting.
So here's the mid lane matchup. Oh.
All right, so looking at the looks like there's going to be no full clears here today in the jungle pathing, making sense. Both can be good early game gankers. So looking for that quick level 3. We're going to see, potentially if Jelly keeps pushing up and Jax gets around that ward, we might be able to see a level 3 gank if he goes blue Gromp.
We do see the Warwick going from red to straight to his blue side. Normally you probably would want to either go red blue Gromp or
yeah, I would agree that the red
so.
blue Gromp is the optimal clear.
I mean, as my good friend
I know I
Gomez
personally use it
says,
a lot in
the red blue Gromp is a very good strategy.
It is. It really is. It just does have the highest win percentage in ranked solo queue.
We do see some simple trades being passed down in the mid lane. Hudson, do you have something to say?
Yeah, one thing I was gonna say is, by doing wolves though, he does get a little XP. But we might be seeing a gank top lane here.
We might be seeing a gank in the top lane. The Jax
Oh,
completely with the ult.
He
Gets
missed
stunned
it.
by the Renekton. Was not in range for the Q there.
And Jowly gets in.
Jowly has
Very well
a lot
played.
of prominence here. Definitely sniffed that one out, if you know what I mean, and figured out that the Jax is coming up. Stayed on the other side of the map. And
I mean, as much as Renekton Jowly did get out of that one safely, I would say it's mostly on the garbage Jax mechanics there.
Speaking of garbage Jax mechanics,
he's just gonna take a tower shot and he leaves. That looks like a troll jungler to me, boys. I really don't know what he's doing there.
No need to be toxic there.
Well,
I'm just saying it how it is,
Yeah, one questionable thing is, we saw, let's see, Tor's top lane, he saw the Renekton pushing in ward, so, I'm just questioning why the Jax would not walk around, and, if he knew that was warded, it might have been a futile gank.
See that K just on the Ezreal, wow, just incredible play right here. Already has a -5 CS lead on the enemy ADK, so definitely gonna see his performance, especially from last night. You know, had those incredible practice sessions.
We are seeing the same CS on both supports. Looks like it's a very even support matchup right now.
Yeah,
Very
I think
even in
they're
CS.
They're
Tensions are
definitely
high.
fighting for the CS right here.
Yeah, right here.
Gold is basically even at this point. Definitely both sides have not really made that many aggressive plays besides the few Jax ganks that occurred earlier.
Yeah, we are seeing Warwick go an early sweeper here. You know, that's going to lose some vision on the map. You know, I guess that makes sense if he's not going for any invades, going on a more passive champion, better for the gank.
I believe the sweeper could be good for vision denial, especially while looking for ganks to make sure areas are warded. It's basically a pink ward that comes up every minute or so. We are going to see some trades on the top lane. I mean,
Jowly proc Conqueror?
It looks like the Maokai is going to get ahead.
He tried
Oh, taking a lot of minion damage.
Oh my god.
He was a level under and fought in a huge wave. Looks like it was an unfavorable trade on the side of Josh.
And you know, it's the aftershock that really gets Jowly down here. You know, we're gonna see how he comes back, playing a little more passive now, respecting the Maokai damage.
I mean, if you're losing to a Maokai's Renekton, I don't even know what you're doing.
Oh, and he looks like he's gonna get the stun here. Has the Fury strikes, but here comes the Warwick.
He's gonna see a gank.
And the flash comes out.
Flash comes out on the side of the Maokai.
Now
He is
we're
very
gonna see how they
fast
gonna
with the
flash on him. That they don't
WL,
have vision.
And the Q.
Oh, Warwick is
blocks
sniffing.
him,
He's sniffing.
And, you know,
That's a great disengage by Maokai.
Great Q on the side of Maokai. Excellent job there. And he does get away safely. He does build a flash. Zoe W Ignite was proc there. It was not his actual real Ignite. He was not trolling there. But now Josh gets a good freeze here on the top side as a result of that gank.
Yeah, you know, on the bot side, we are going to be seeing Jax level 4 soloing the drag.
I mean, I think this is a smart play. You see the Warwick top side, and you just immediately go to drag, especially as Jax. Definitely have the damage to kill it.
And it does not look like they have any vision on it, so it looks like he's gonna get away with this.
But I will say there was no plan.
You see the Warwick running down. W has not been procced yet, as he has not. Oh, and it just gets procced. You see the Warwick running towards the jungle.
We do have a bot lane Pryo.
He has no idea.
Oh my
he
gosh,
has no idea.
He doesn't check.
Looks like Eric just ran down, and Caleb just picked up the dragon for free there. Definitely risky, but I mean, at the end of the day, it did work out. Early Tiamat pickup on the side of the Warwick here. The Strignus do have a 300 gold lead just based off of a few minion leads, especially on the top side after that gank. But you know, outside of that, lanes are going pretty even right now.
Yeah, we are going to see the Zoe.
That's that
cracking that Orianna down with the Q.
Zoe. Someone just nerf that Riot. Please nerf that champion.
Oh
that
my god,
broken.
the redemption on Isaac Lee.
So some short plays on the. Some quick trades, both going on the side of Ray, in that trade. See a lost chapter picked up for the Ori as she might be looking to TP back to base as she does. Top side, basically going even right now. Jowly definitely with that 14 CS lead, but not too many trades going back and forth here. It doesn't look like you can kill the Maokai. You can get these trades. I mean, it's all good, but I mean, I don't think that either side will likely kill the other unless something insane happens or the jungler comes.
Yeah, you know, we are seeing the items from the Zoe coming in handy right there. If you saw, he got 2 redemptions in a row. One for healing, self-sustain, and the other for damage against Isaac Lee. And you know, these items, they're really helping him out. He had a cleanse there. But unfortunately, that timed out could have been very important for a gank.
Looks like Warwick's going to look for a gank here. The ultimate is not available right now. Kajos does hit the Q, but...
and Buddy misses.
He was just way too early there.
Looking at the trades in the mid lane here. Looks like just a lot of back and forth without much action going on right now. First blood is yet to be collected. Dragon was picked up on the side of Ray, but there was no real fight for it.
Yeah, so we see that first dragon is they're gonna pick up a mountain dragon here.
Guys, we completely forgot. One of the traditions here at the THSCS is to predict the soul of the game. So what do you guys think it's gonna be? It's obviously not gonna be mountain anymore. My vote's on the ocean.
Oh, 100% it's air drag this game. Definitely feeling the Aang vibe.
I'm still gonna have to go with Mountain Boys.
Okay, Derek's just a little bit a little bit
It
slow.
can't be
They're not
mountain.
realizing that
I
the
mean,
mountain has been taken already.
as much as
But,
there's just always never say never, you know.
Okay, so it looks like Derek will be voting for the mountain dragon. And
And Nick Casters. Anyways.
Josh Lee definitely fighting in a big wave here. Looks like he might have the advantage. He's gonna
Oh
E back
my
in.
god, popping the ult!
Pops the
After
ultimate.
shot,
The
after
damage.
shot.
We're gonna see if he can hit the stun. He does. The Q and damage Q. Oh, and he hits it with the
oh,
first
he
blood.
gets it
But
with
on
the
the other
last
side,
Q.
Zoe does take down the Warwick on a 2v2
And
in the mid lane.
speaking of,
Did not really
we were
catch
looking at that solo kill. Yeah, but what happened mid? Looks like there was a gank.
Good play
a
on the side of
counter gank there against
good play on the
Cosmic
side
Ray.
of the Zhao Li, but we did not see what happened in favor of Ray on that mid lane. So in that mid lane 2v2, but it did end up with the Warwick going down. So
I'm gonna go back a little.
at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
so
it
we
was,
saw
it was
was,
pretty even. On this, gold lead is back to even. This Renekton is going to be huge against this Maokai now. After getting that solo kill, he's gonna have the experience advantage definitely. Already working towards that Black Cleaver. Surprised there's no Tabby's rush by the Maokai in Return of the Renekton. Definitely just gonna rush for that Sunfire cape with the stats. I mean, that is a fair thing to do. KJus, man, just look at him.
I mean, he
Gonna hit
is
the Q.
as much as
Oh,
he's
misses
a
the
great
Q.
player.
But
He is
we'll get him next
losing
time.
some CS here. He is behind on the CS. But
Oh,
I mean,
big
KJ
chunk.
Wow,
is
we're gonna see
Big
a
chunk on the
massive
Isaac there.
view on that. Yeah, wow.
wow.
This Zoe is doing a lot of damage.
Let's see. If we look at top lane now, oh, Jowly was trying to freeze, but now he is respecting the damage of the Maokai.
Looks like the CS has kind of continued back to normal. I'm not sure what the wave looks like up there, but it could. Yep, there's definitely going to be some minions for him to take there. But a good job on the Maokai by kind of neutralizing this Renekton a little bit early in the game. He did get solo kill, but the CS is not too far behind.
Yeah, looking back bot lane, we see that KJus is actually losing a lead, 20 CS lead against this Varus. Oh
Oh,
my god,
Alistar
we
has
see a
flash.
flash
He
from
has
the
to flash out.
Alistar.
The Jax E was too much, and he was just too scared.
He was scared.
There's like another trade in the top lane. Ultimate popped, and here comes the Warwick. Warwick does have the ultimate.
Oh
He's
my, lands
going
the
to hit
fear
suppress.
right into a
Doesn't
stun.
look like the Maokai's gonna get out of this one. Oh, maybe I spoke
Oh,
too
but
soon.
the
But
Zoe
Zoe
rolls
lands the
onto the
stun.
Renekton.
Crucial at Renekton.
Oh, but he does kill the Maokai there. Triumph proc
And
onto
they're
Zhao Li.
trolling.
And Ray's gonna have to flash out of there to stay alive. A good trade, good play on the side of the Strig News right there. But another dragon was taken on the side of Ray of Sunshine.
I
And we
will
see.
say-
It is Ocean Drake. I am correct. I am the best
Oh.
player alive.
Alright, so Andrew rigged it. I just
Looks
want
like
to say Andrew rigged
it looks like you guys are just
yeah,
inferior casters. Honestly,
Andrew
as I
rigged it.
predicted
I'm
the
pretty
soul.
sure.
I mean, as much as you did get the Dragon Call, I will say that me and Hudson are definitely the more physically attractive casters here. As much as all three of us are the most handsome players in THSCS, I will say
That's
that me and
right,
Hudson
that's
are
right.
definitely the more on the more attractive side. I will say, but you did get the dragon there. That
I
was a
will
great
say
call.
we're looking at a lot of drag control with this Caleb Jax jungle. You know, definitely he was looking bot lane. You know, they're using this Varus set bot lane priority to take control over Dragon. We saw the Alistar flash, and Jax immediately went on to Dragon.
Knowing that they couldn't
and, you know-
contest, especially with the play to the top side. I mean, this is what happens.
Absolutely.
This is what happens when your jungler is focusing a lot on the top side. You know, I have a lot of experience being the B word towards my top laner in a lot of duo queue experiences that I have.
What B word is that? Sorry. Wait.
So you know, I
Boy?
know,
You're the
yeah,
boy?
Yeah, I'm his
The
boy.
boy.
So-
That's what I
So
thought.
basically, something that I normally see is when I try to camp top over and over again, the enemy team takes a lot of dragons, and then my team flames me for not taking the dragons, even though my top laner requested that I stay mid.
Well,
stay in the
Andrew,
top
that
lane.
sounds like a massive jungle difference. You know, I'd hate to be on your team while you're playing.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I mean, I couldn't agree more, Hudson.
we are going to see the Renekton be shoving in here, as he does have a fully warded river. He's not scared of the ganks. Oh, and we do have vision on the Warwick bot.
Looks like a TP is gonna come in on the side of Zhao Li towards this blue buff. Warwick's gonna use the ult to try to buy some time.
Oh!
The shockwave onto two lands, but Isaac has a shockwave onto both. But it looks like the Warwick's gonna go down. Renekton's gonna pop the ultimate onto the Shen. The Jax goes down. Set's gonna go down, and it looks like the
And the
Zoe's not gonna
Maokai
be
is
able
still top.
not gonna be able
The
to
Maokai
survive.
is still top.
Does get out. Maokai does not have the teleport, as Shrignews definitely knew they had the teleport advantage and decided to capitalize on that. Excellent play. Looks like it was a 2-for-1 on the side of the Shrignews there.
Yeah, I will say you saw that quick set ult after the Warwick to get him out of his Warwick ult. Some nice fast reactions. Oh, and we are going to see Varus is a little cut off here. Quickly
Ito's gonna
ulting the
pop the
Alistar into
ultimate.
another ult. Oh,
Look
Kajos
at
into
Kajos.
Linda W.
Oh, he
Q.
flashes
He
the
already used
combo.
the E.
Flash?
Ultimate is gonna miss on the side of Kajos.
Kajos
As
barely gets.
they do get the flash, but Ito gets away with his life. And if you're Josh Sung, you know, maybe shaking your head a little bit there.
Looks like he's gonna have to bust out another 4-hour League of Legends session tonight.
Yeah, you know, we are seeing Kajos get one of those kills. You know, he has his Manamune. Oh,
Manamune is completed. Warwick ultimate is parked, but he is maybe inciting some fear, but he is topside clearing his Krugs. Just happens to pop every time he's below 50% health. Set with the great Q combo there to kill the ward in very little time. Working well with the combos there. 13 vision score on both of the supports. Very solid.
Wow, and 19 CS on both sports is definitely
Wow,
a
this is
very
support
even
matchup.
lane.
And if you add up the K, D, and A of both the supports, it comes out to 2. This is very even right now. I did not know he
these
was gonna
sports are very, very close. Very impressive to see these close tensions. Oh, we're gonna
Looks
see
like the
this
Warwick's
Jax looking
going
for
to
a Rift
crash out
play
on the
top
Jax.
lane.
win. Stun lands. Ultimate is available on the side of the Warwick. Let's see if he pops
Zoe
it with the ball
misses
on
the
him.
E.
It's not gonna happen.
And they're just gonna back off.
Smart play not to overextend.
But it looks like the set did get a 2-minion advantage over the Alistar here.
Yeah, you know, he
that might be
might be able to
critical
buy
for
another
the-
war
kind of
with
a big
that.
support
for later
difference on the
on.
side of Ray.
Yeah.
We do see about a 500 gold lead on the side of the Shrignus right now, so it's still a very close game. There's Jowly is favored a little bit in the top side in terms of CS, but Ito is also favored over Kajos on the bot side. So definitely CS advantages on both the lanes on opposite teams, as the Rift Herald is going to be started up on the side of the Shrignus. Zoe is going to get popped out, spotted out by the pink ward there. It looks like it might just be free Rift for them. I's gonna get popped with the Smite Q, and that is Rift Herald on the side of the Shrignus. After the plates have expired though, so might not be getting the biggest advantage with that, but you're still gonna get
Could be a quick first tower though with the solo kill.
Turns out, Hudson, I think Hudson has some statistics about the first tower that he would like to
Right,
share.
right.
Actually,
Yeah,
bring it back to Season 6 when they first added special tower gold on first tower. The percentile actually was first tower down. Oh, wait, hold
And
on.
Shockwave
Oh, we're gonna
did.
see a trade here. Shockwave onto the
they're
Zoe.
Renekton
Renekton's
flash,
gonna come in. The
Zoe.
sleep's gonna land. Is that gonna save his life?
Oh,
we
and
don't know.
Zoe
Wow,
barely gets
barely
out.
a
gets
clutch
away.
sleep on the side of the Zoe.
Wow, but we do see a
looks
free
like-
lane
looks like
and
the
a Rift
Shrignus
penalty.
are going to come in, and try to ward off the rest of Ray, as the Rift Herald is gonna get popped. Does not kill the tower just yet.
Almost, though, almost. Because I will say back in Season 6, there was a verified percentile of 68% of games that hit the first tower won the game, so.
So
after you
we'll
the
see who
chunk
gets the
Zoe
first
here, it
tower
looks like you
here.
are gonna get the dragon on the side of the Shrignus. You know,
Wow, alright.
That was a crucial Drake by them. Just making sure
That was.
to not get the soul point this early into the game.
Yeah,
Despite
properly
after the
using
first
their
two
mid
Jacksons.
prio and their rift play to go right into another objective. That's what we like to see with the team fight. They're definitely grouping up now, learning how to collapse, and yeah, they're definitely going to be a closer game than we expected.
17
still
minutes,
very
only
close,
6
17 minutes
kills.
in. It looks like most of the gold is just on those 2 kills. Maybe if you take those 2 kills away, it is favored on the side of Ray in terms of CS and stuff like that. So I think it's just a kill advantage that's keeping.
Oh my God! The Orianna missed the cannon minion.
I was not on camera, so the stream did not see that, but would probably be pretty unfortunate.
Well, I will say that already this Orianna is looking inferior to the godlike Orianna of Derek Kim on the Planet of the Apes.
I mean, at least he hit his ultimate. Moving on to the bot lane, we do see some interesting trades going on here. There's a very high CS advantage. Ito is farming like a madman right now, almost 10 CS per minute on this Varus. It looks like Kajos will be going Iceborne here with the Glacial Shroud in inventory right now, looking for more of a defensive build after losing by a fair amount of CS here. Reminder to join us on Discord. If you want some more updates on scheduling and standings and everything.
I mean, speaking of the Discord, there is a trash talking channel, which I really just welcome all of you to join.
For
I know
trash
there
talk
has been,
only, that is. Trash
yeah,
talk.
no friendly banter, only trash
That's
talk.
right. That's right. If you'd like to ask someone to duo, trash talk is not. That's not where we ask people.
Highly frowned upon in the
That's right.
trash talk channel.
We have also seen the Jacks pull ahead by about 6 camps on the side of Team Ray with that 24-25 CS lead. He is probably farming some more minions just in lane, just given his status as being a Jax. He does have the Blood Razor components of the Triforce built up, but this Jax is going to be pretty strong come late game.
Wow, we are going to see a massive CS, more than 30 CS difference in the ADCs here. You know, I'm not quite sure. You know, the lane prio doesn't even look massive. You know, you'd think Ezreal with the poke, I guess can't get around that set to get those minions, but wow, that is just a
I mean,
large
both sides are farming pretty well. I just think that Ito is last hitting a little bit better than KJS on the side of Ray here with almost 200 CS by 20 minutes. He just misses it with 199. That is truly unfortunate, but wow, this guy's farming really well.
Not too much action going on in the map. It looks like most of the
as you say
players
that, we do see
playing this
Bork
game are
popped
kind
as
of
the set
pussies,
used.
pussies.
and nothing happens. It looks like this one's gonna be a boring one, boys.
Yeah. All right. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes when they start team fighting. Thanks for joining us, guys. Oh, just kidding. We're never mind. All right. So continuing on this laning phase.
If we take a look at the gold advantage, wow, it looks like Zhao Li has over 2,000 gold on this Maokai here, and while Ito does have the CS lead, he's only up about 500. The Orianna is about 300 up on the Zoe, with Jax up about 600 on the side of Team Ray. So,
Yeah, you know, with this mid tower gone, I'm gonna look for some of those top lane roams, especially with this lane prio. I'm gonna look for that Renekton coming down mid for the Zoe, because although Zoe has the ult, she has no real escapes or mobility besides maybe picking up a flash or a ghost as an item. But yeah, we're gonna look for those mid lane plays. But we see their mid laner just keep pushing. Isaac's pushing potentially for drag.
The red side does not have the tri-brush forwarded, so the Jax could look
we're
for
gonna see
something
a Jax
here.
gank coming here.
Oh my gosh, we are gonna see that Alistar
get
look to
chain CC.
face
He's gonna
check
pop the flash and the
Tri-bush.
ultimate. Looks like Kajos is going to E out of the way.
I don't think they
as
can
we
kill
do
him after
see,
the
and you
Alistar.
can see the string.
The red
Oh
side
my
is
god,
running
what an
fast.
ultimate by Isaac! He flashed the ultimate. Man,
Oh
Derek could
my
never
God,
do
we
that.
see
As we do
Kajos
see
with
the
the quick
TP
zoning
coming in,
ult.
and it looks like we're going to see a
Oh,
lot of
Set
damage
does get
being
the
done on
W
the side of
damage.
the Strig News. Oh,
Oh,
Isaac
and he-
might go down. Oh, but the flash under the turret by
And the
Renekton.
heal
He
too?
is just so huge right now. So much health.
Wow.
Man, and it looks
it
like
looks
they're
like
going to see a
they're gonna
dive
dive
onto
with
Ray.
Zoe here.
Alistar might be going down here, but it looks like
Oh,
Ray will
he
follow.
does pick
Oh,
up
okay, just
Alistar.
misses the Q, and will he die into the turret? No, he will not.
Oh, and he barely
wow.
stayed.
So that is a 4 for, I think, 1. 4 for 1, maybe 4 for 2. But wow, you guys just got to point out, that was an incredible Oriole right there.
Yeah, and
I mean-
another great TP play from Jolly. We are seeing these great collapsible team.
And just one more thing I just really want to point out real quick here. The Ezreal had just had a phenomenal zoning ult there. I know we do see it a lot with the higher elo players. I do think that the Ezreal zoning ult was one of the crucial abilities used to win that fight. A great job by Kajos there.
Dragons are now evened out on the side of the Strignus here, and you know I just want to point this out. You do see that the soul is Ocean Soul, and you do see a Renekton, Warwick, and Ezreal, who all benefit from the Ocean Soul extremely well with the healing out of their ultimates. So you know, I think maybe what they were trying to do is they were trying to lose the first 2 dragons on purpose in order to get all 4 of the ocean dragons to help get them that regeneration during these team fights. What do you guys think about that?
It really does look like they are going for that strategy. I've honestly used that strategy a lot myself in solo queue, and it just worked out for me. So I do think that they're on track to win this one.
Renekton is pretty massive here. He has the Sterix and the Black Cleaver completed. I like the Executioners here, especially against the Jax and the Maokai.
And the Maokai, yeah.
Definitely gonna get some Grievous Wounds out in here. We see a Caulfield's Warhammer on the Warwick. I don't know exactly what that's going to be built into. Maybe a Death Stance or something, but
Or maybe a
guys have any
cleaver.
ideas?
Oh no, not a cleaver. Just
It's
kidding.
not season 6 anymore, Hudson. We know you
Not
like
as
your
foggy.
percentages.
Not as foggy.
I mean, I just can't get my head around that Oriana ult by Isaac. That was just incredible. You know,
That was good. You know,
was
we
about
are
2
gonna
minutes
see.
ago, but
We are going to
wow.
see matching builds mid lane with the Zoe looking to build that into Morlanomicon, just behind the Oriana, which just finished hers. And looks like the next item for Oriana is going to be a Zhonya's. Really good into a Maokai stun or a Jax jump. We are going to see how that plays in. Oh,
And
W2
bot lane.
lands
Alistar,
onto
bot
Alistar.
lane.
Oh, and it
Right
looks
on
like
the
Ito is
base.
just dead.
That's a
Kjo's
massive
doing a lot of damage with that
landing
Ezreal, hitting the
everything.
Qs, hitting the E's, hitting the W's,
Oh
didn't hit
my
that
God.
W. The set does a lot of
the
damage.
true damage
And-
though.
He does have the
Okay.
gauntlet, but he still does a
Oh,
lot of damage.
Kjo's
As
gone
it
in
looks
melee
like the
range?
set is kind of trolling as he just sits there at the end. Sleep is gonna land
Oh,
onto,
and- oh,
onto
and-
Kjos, but
And he
the
tanks
body
it.
block
Alistar
on the
tanks
Alistar.
Thank you. Good
Wow.
body block.
Kjos is performing very well, despite the
Wow.
early CS disadvantage there.
You know, we are seeing that 7 hours of league practice last night
Oh,
coming
zoning
in
ult there by the
and-
Oriana. Oh, and the ult
zoning
comes
ult
in.
there.
Oh,
But
and
the
Man,
a
zoning
great
ult was
dive
used.
by the
zoning
Alistar.
ult, I mean, the ult was dodged by the Zoe there.
I mean, what can I say again? It's just the zoning ults in this game is. I think that the zoning ults are the win condition here. I mean, they've been winning them all the fights here and getting good picks here and there. I mean, I don't know what else to
Are
say.
seeing the Jax
When you see the Jax
getting
come in,
a double
he's double
stun,
stun.
here. Just still
challenging
doesn't have
smite the Oriana.
Doesn't
We're
have the
already
Triforce Manage.
see
He's gonna take down the Oriana, but just
Oh.
falls down to the Kjos afterwards. And it looks
Alistar
like
immediately
looks like the
coming
Varus
back
might be
into
dead again.
Pirate Gold.
Wow.
Oh, and the Varus is
ultimate
just
pop.
running it down bot lane. He is just running it down. I don't even.
No, really. Derek,
He is 0-3-1.
I don't know if you want to make too many enemies right now, but we are playing this team later in the season, so maybe if you.
I mean, I'm not too worried. You know, like, just look at their team. I really wouldn't worry about them. You know, a lot of mid difference, big bot jungle top difference.
Yeah, you know, we are going to see a team, you know, what I think is really pulling the game for the Shrignews and really pulling away from the team is those bot lane TP drag plays really allowed them to get a couple great leads in there, and you know, a game that was 2-4 is now 4-13. So you know, they are using this massive lead to keep going, getting those picks, picking up the bot lane tower. You know, it's really looking good right now for the Shrignews.
Gold lead on the side of the Shrignews has increased to almost 6,000. We were talking about how even this game was, but it looks like the Shrignews have kind of blown it open at this point, 26 minutes into the game. Definitely have some have the Renekton, who's basically up 3,000 gold at this point, but still it's really hard to kill the Maokai right now, especially with the Tabbies and the Sunfire already completed. So looks like it's just gonna be a farming battle for now. You see some short trades, but like neither side is really doing any damage, especially with
We
the
do
Aftershock.
see lots of vision from the red side in the bot lane, getting ready for that next drag play. You know, warding.
We're
and
gonna
the
see a
Jax.
gank on the top side. Jowly might fall here. Sterix is popped, but the Oriana ult comes in.
Oh,
Looks like
getting a
Isaac might
double
get
the
ultimate.
might pick him up. Maokai W is gonna dodge the Q, but the Renekton Q does take down the Jax. They are gonna look for Maokai.
had
That is a
them.
2-for-0. Wow, just incredible
And
play.
just too much damage. You know, I was a little worried there. They had different targets, and the Renekton stunned the Maokai, and the Isaac was going on, going on the Jax. But you know, they were able to pull that out with just the sheer damage and lead.
Let's just say, I mean, I just have to say that that was a great roam by Oriana. Renekton by himself, I don't think he would have survived there, but the team play here is just really helping them win
it
this
looked
one.
really good on the side of Ray before the Oriana did roam up, but it looks like the Shrigneys will get started on this third Ocean Dragon. You know, they were down 2-0, but now they're the ones actually at Soul Point here. 8,000 gold lead now on the side of the Shrigneys. And wow, this game.
And this one
turned from
just
0 to
looks like an
100 real quick.
This one's looking like an F effort to me, you know. If I was blue side, I just go next, you know.
That's right. I certainly would as well.
This is just looking like an absolute stomp here. So I'm looking at the chat, and it does not look like they're doing any trash talking in the game.
A little
yet in the alt
disappointing.
chat.
Yeah, I will say I'm a little bit disappointed in that there are no preemptive GG easies in all chat.
Yeah, you know, well, we'll just find out. Their skill level just might reflect that they'll put it out there. Maybe they're waiting for an ace.
We'll see what they do. We'll have to see.
We see some
You know,
pretty high
using
vision
their lead.
scores here.
Yeah, they are locking down the vision on the bot side.
Alistar does have that 61 vision score at 28 minutes, which is fairly impressive, if I do say so myself.
That's right.
If you look at this Renekton, he's just huge right now. If you look at the gold again, he is now, wow, he is now 4,500 gold ahead of the Maokai here. Definitely.
That's a huge top diff.
He's
I
level
will
6.
say, big top diff right there.
I mean, the Maokai is still like not going to die against the Renekton in a 1v1, just due to the sheer tankiness of him. But the Renekton is definitely ahead right now by a very large margin of gold. Yeah, we're just gonna see how the rest of this game pans out. Gold lead is almost at 9,000 gold to the side of the Stricken.
Oh, we might be seeing here a 4v5 if they decide to collapse on the Renekton, but they are a little scared not having vision on anyone else on the team. But, you know, that could have been a quick Verisalt. You know, he did have that up.
Great WQ by KJOS there.
Not too much happening on the map right now.
Yep, just getting some nice pressure there. We keep the Renekton pressure top, and there it looks like they're slow pushing mid. You know,
and the Jax is looking to
we
gank
are
the
seeing the
Renekton
Jax
here.
ready to collapse.
Looks like there's gonna be a 4-man collapse on this Renekton. Let's see if he can get out. Oh, but the ward spots him out. The set clears it.
Out of that
and
one.
it looks like it might have been a smart play on the side of Rays of Sunshine there. You know, I don't know if they were gonna be able to kill that Renekton, especially with all that just.
I
do
think
Pyrite Gold with the Bork right there on the Alistar. You know, a very useful kiting item just used.
Yeah, I think they do just have to grow a pair of balls and just go in, you know. I think there have been many opportunities that they have not capitalized on here, which is why they might be losing this one.
Yeah, you know, it seems right now they're not forcing any plays. It looks like they're really just bleeding gold, and you know we wouldn't know anything about that, but it really sucks to be on the other end about that.
We would never do something as to just sit in our base and bleed gold. That would never happen. But
But if that did happen, you know, that really probably would have felt bad, and you know.
I mean, we wouldn't know though. Again,
obviously, bleeding gold is not something that
we only know the other side of that,
so.
Right? We only, if you look at last game.
You know,
I mean, I don't think they were
just be kind of dumb to
just
sit in our lanes for 20 minutes and not really do any damage and literally just not make any plays and lose gold. So
and the plays we do play, we only land zoning ults, you know. But again, that's not us.
Again, besides the point, it is now a almost 10,000 gold lead. I keep saying as the gold lead increases.
I keep saying this. You know, we are seeing the wards on the bot side locked down. You know, just for this drag control, we see the Alistar constantly warding this bot side, really making sure. Confirming their drag control.
Looks like
just
Warhammer,
a quick Q on the Varus.
Warhammer is still sitting in that Warwick's inventory. Again, maybe you need the CDR, but I feel like there's other items if you're playing Warwick that can provide the CDR for you. And I don't know. I just seems like it's kind of just a little lonely there in the inventory amid all the tanky items. Ultimate popped by the Alistar.
Wow,
he was scared of the sweep
pop.
by Ray, doing a lot of damage onto the Alistar there. These champions are still strong. The Ray is at his Luden's Marilla, building towards the death cap. Varus has 3 items, and along with the boots, Maokai is going to be tanky throughout the fight, and the Jax is almost at his wit's end. So you know, despite the gold lead here, it looks like if Rays of Sunshine can get a good team fight here, it could maybe look to turn the game around. We do see the dragon spawning very soon. It looks like a fight might have to break out around here, as I don't think that Rays of Sunshine can afford to lose this Ocean Drag.
At the same time, though, contesting this Drake could be the end of them. A quick ace and they end the game. You know, we're going to see what they're going to do. Renekton does have TP for the drag play, but he's going to stay top for the moment, pushing that, make sure Maokai is staying there.
TP on both the top laners. We're going to see the dragon started up on the side of the Strignus, dragging into the bush, I think.
Pulling that out.
Strategy.
Are they going to keep doing it?
Almost there.
Into the ocean, bro.
They're shredding
Rays of Sunshine's going to have to make a play, or they're just going to get the soul.
And looks like
that's it. The steal was almost there. TP coming in on Josh
we do see a Renekton
we do see the pop of the E, and we do see the flash onto
we see one of those zoning cues that we were looking for in the Alistar.
It looks like the Maokai just gonna back out of here.
I mean that even though they busted some sums, it looks like they are gonna get away with the soul here.
Yeah, you know,
they do have the 4 Ocean Drakes.
It looks like I mean, another thing that we would never do is just Rays of Sunshine kind of just sitting at the dragon without making a play and then just running away and giving it up. I mean, that's something that I would never dream of doing.
Yeah,
obviously.
you know, I hate to toot our own horns, but you know, as brilliant casters, we did predict some of those Alistar zoning cues, and if you see there, Alistar did land a zoning cue that would have hit the Jax if he decided to go back in. You know, looking to see more of those. Very interesting zoning cue.
I mean,
really nice analysis, Hudson.
Thank you.
I would totally agree with you that that really tasteful zoning cue by the Alistar there.
And we are going to see backing off from the Baron, not risking anything. They do have, you know, blue side has top lane a little pushed, so, you know, they don't have that vision. They don't have Maokai at their Nexus, at their inhib tower.
that is
So
true.
they are going
Baron
to back off
has
from
yet
there.
to be taken.
Yeah, I mean, the red side really should be looking for a Baron soon and
It
look
looks
to
like
end the
after they
game
picked
here.
up the soul, it looks like they will be trying to rotate down towards this top side to clear some vision, maybe even beta play here. Will be interesting to see what happens exactly, but yeah, definitely looking very in favor of the Strictness. You did see their last game against SKT. They are not afraid to stall the games out and make sure that they are 100% guaranteed to get the win.
You know, I will say one of the subtleties of this game, looking at the support items, we have Alistar bringing in the Zeeks and the Knight's Vow, making you know, making their team, you know, amplifying the damage of that Ezreal. Conversely, I think a Zeeks would have been a really good rush on the
Hold on,
we're
we might have
seeing,
to pause
some
here.
poke
as we
on
see,
there on the Alistar.
Looks like those
Oh,
tanks, looks like the
Renekton
support items aren't
blocking.
going to prevent him from getting poked out like that on the side of the Zoe.
You know, we are going to see those set rushing a dead man's plate, although that, you know, might be some damage boosts right there. I will say a Zeeks with a Varus, that's some real damage right there.
Speaking of the supports, I mean, it's just incredible. They both have 37 CS still. Oh, it looks like Alistar might be caught out here.
Oh,
as he
and
flashes
Alistar
off.
is having to flash there. You know, that's big. An Alistar flash, that's a full engage right there. So you know
might have
is
overextended a
win
little bit
for
on
the
the
blue
vision
side.
on the vision there. But the vision lead definitely on the side of the Strignuts here. 81,
Yeah, I mean, it does
82.
look like there's just a huge bot diff here. You know, if I was on the
Man, it looks
blue
like-
side here, I'd definitely be flaming my bot lane here.
It's sounding like you don't really like this Ray team very much.
I mean, it's nothing personal against them. It's just that, you know, they're just playing so poorly. I mean,
you know, we did predict this again. You know, our casting knowledge is quite vast. Last night we were able to see the Kajos ADC for, you know, firsthand, and
I mean,
you know,
while
we
he
are
was
seeing it
definitely
this
down.
game.
He was definitely down in CS. Still definitely is down in CS, about 45 to 50 right now.
But it doesn't even matter
He does have the
'cause he's 6-0.
6-0-4 score with the 700 bounty on him.
I mean,
he actually
yep.
turned it around
Knowing
and now
Josh
he's
himself,
killing this game.
I'm sure he actually purposefully lost minions there. As I know, if you see in my game, you know, our first game, you actually saw me pull the same tactic, purposely you know, give a CS lead just to give them false confidence.
Right,
so
right.
you know, a great tactic used by
I mean,
Kajos.
well, half of the game is, you know, playing the mental game. You know,
That's right. That's right. Mental.
It's not
especially
always
this
about
elo.
mechanic and strategy. A lot of it is just playing the mental game, and I think Kajos is just doing a great job with that this game. And it
Oh,
looks
we
like
are
they're
going to see
looking to
Renekton
go on the
starting the
Baron.
Baron.
Baron's
And
gonna
I will
start
say
outside of
that
the Strignuts.
Ocean Soul gives them an insane sustain. You'll see, they should pop this real quick, and
They
you
are
know, by
gonna have
then
a lot of damage with the
Renekton-
Orianna and the Ezreal on the Baron, along with the Renekton.
And Ray has no idea.
Well, it looks like they
This
might be
Ray
starting
team.
to contest this here. Alistar did clear
But
that pink ward, but it's
it
just
looks
too
like
late.
it's gonna
Baron
be
is secured
way too late
on the
here.
side of the Strignuts. It is now an 11,000 gold lead. Right
You know,
here.
we did see there's Zoe waiting in base low for gold. A little questionable, thinking that could have got some far range stuns, but
Does pick up the does pick up the death cap here. Is currently 2 items away from full build. Yeah, I mean, it looks like all the Strignuts need is one more advantageous fight, and they can just run it down and end the game. So what do you guys think? If you were,
I think their best move here is to take the Elder Drake, or either try to fight at Elder, which Ray will have to fight. And they're gonna probably try to look to end it pretty soon.
I mean, this Renekton is just still huge. I mean, people say that Renekton is an early game champ and falls off, but when you're up about 5,000 gold, like there's no falling off. You're just huge the entire game.
yeah, we are going to see a steady push top lane as they secure bot lane prio. Them, you know, the Varus having to go top lane to, you know, clear this wave. Are we gonna see him contesting? He does send out a Q. Yep, Varus is contesting. We're gonna see though. Might be a Renekton dive in here. Renekton the minions.
That's a lot of attack speed. Did you see that?
The minions getting
really
the tower.
It looks like Elder Dragon might be beginning to be started very soon. They're definitely just sitting around here. I don't know if I don't think they know that there's a ward right there. Looks like looks like they can see the entire team right now, and they could just like not even know. Alistar did place his pink in the jungle right there, so.
And
yeah, but we are looking topside, and
Elder Dragon is gonna get started here. Josh is still pushing. I mean, they both top laners again have the TP ready at
we
at any
could be
moment.
seeing a Jax jump and steal here.
It looks like Ray's in a bit better position right now than they were in the last Dragon fight. They try to pull off a fight here. I mean, they're still
Varus
down a
is
bunch
getting
of
a lot of poke
TP's
off
coming
in
in
the
from
fight.
both the top laners. We are going to see... Oh, Zhao Li
Renekton
flashes onto the
right
Varus.
onto the Varus.
However, we're going to see the Zhonya's popped on the side of Isaac here. He will be a little bit out of position, but he does see the... Wow, K just
And it's
takes
just
down
a
the Jax.
slaughter
Or
fest.
Isaac takes down the
Varus
Varus.
does not matter.
Warwick takes
It
down the
does
set.
not
An
matter.
immediate
Looks like they
Ori
don't even
top
need
lane.
the
Gotta push that out.
Don't even need the Elder Dragon to win this fight here. Kjos is doing his damage, hitting the Qs, hitting the auto. The E will kill the Maokai, and that is going to be game on the side of the Shignews.
Wow.
40-minute game, a little bit faster than the last one, but not all the more all the same in level of dominance. They're just gonna pick up the Elder Dragon just for fun, and Orianna will just be pushing in the mid lane. I'm gonna be taking these Nexus turrets. Brilliant performance on really all the players on the side of the Shignews.
That just looks like a GG easy to me, you know.
And perhaps I spoke a little bit
really
too soon.
don't-
Respawn timers are coming in. It's about 12 seconds on the set.
Will they
10
be able to
seconds
end the
onto
game
Jax,
here?
but I
The
think they
Renekton
are probably
push
just gonna
power
end
and
the
auto
game here.
resets are just too far.
And
Right,
it looks
I
like
just
they're
don't
onto the
understand
Nexus.
why,
Isaac does a lot of damage. Renekton does a lot
Oh,
of damage.
maybe one more
All's gonna
kill.
land onto the bullet.
Okay.
Oh, and they do get the
and
Elder
buff
Dragon
dragon
kick.
kill.
Two of them come up, but I think that's it. Yeah, that's the Nexus.
And
The game is over.
GG.
GG on the side
Great game.
of
I
the
just
Shignews
don't
right
understand why no one's saying GG easy in chat right now.
I mean, that was just a great game
I will
overall.
say.
Very
Yeah,
clean
was
game
a
on the
great
side
game.
of the
Seeing,
Shignews.
the
So,
players are being respectful, maybe a little too respectful. That's some disrespect right
Yeah,
there.
I
being
mean,
non-disrespectful.
I don't know. I don't think we really want to see.
I mean, we did. All right, so gentlemen, we did see some great games on all of the members of the Shignews, but
That's true. That's true.
If we did have to pick one, maybe two MVPs for this game, who do you think it would be?
I'm just gonna have to say that the entire game was carried on the back of Kjos here.
You know,
he just did have amazing zoning ults throughout the game, and I will say that he was the MVP here.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna have to corroborate that. You know, you see the mid lane having the most kill participation in the top lane with the TPs, but again, that insane bot diff, 8-0-4, not dying even once. Kjos is gonna pull out that win.
Looks like we are going to get an interview here. I'm gonna, you know, we can do a bit of a group interview here. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Hello.
All right, Kjos, welcome to the casting guys.
Casting desk.
I think we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get.
casting desk.
I think we're gonna get both the Joshes in here. Both of them played very well.
So, Kjos, would you care to explain what is on your icon here? That's the first question for you here. Who exactly is that on your
I mean, if you guys have the cameras,
your
you want to
Discord
see,
icon
you
here.
want to see your faces. If they're available. Hello.
Oh, hello?
Josh.
Yeah.
Brilliant game today. If you guys have the cameras, we would love to see your faces.
Oh, I don't have camera. Sorry.
And, oh man, you know, I mean, it might be okay.
Andrew was looking forward to that one.
To prevent excessive attraction on the side of our Twitch chat. We don't want the stream to overload with thousands of viewers.
That's right.
coming in.
That's right.
But yeah, guys, great game today.
Thank you.
Zhao Li, we'll start with you. You know, picking this Renekton, you've picked it in both games so far, and it looks like it's kind of your comfort pick after this Tryndamere. Just what do you think about? I know there's a lot of debate over Renekton as a champion as a whole. So like, I just like to ask you what you think about the pick and why you tend to pick it first pick in a lot of games.
Well, it's like a comfort pick to me. And even though like Maokai counter pick, I just still like, I think we won because I just had better map presence with TPs. And
Definitely
I don't think
a
he
lot of
really like,
TPs.
abused his power, and like he didn't really bully me, so it really wasn't like a counter pick.
So would you say that it was definitely a top diff here?
Yes, I'd say it's a top diff.
All right, in the words of Jolly,
I
there we
will- I
have it.
will-
Renekton is a comfort woman.
Top diff.
Make sure to quote that, ladies and gentlemen. Top diff on
I mean,
the side of Jolly.
I will definitely let Team Ray know that you you said that it was top diff.
All right, now back to the other Josh.
Now going down to Kajos. I mean,
Kajos,
we have a lot
how
of
did it
experience
feel?
here.
That all that practice last night paying off. How did that feel? Winning, hitting that Nexus. Actually, I don't think you hit the Nexus, but winning that game. How did that practice paying off feel?
I'd say it was worth it, but I would say also this, that I did not play until up to my full potential. I was actually pretty nervous.
So would you say there's more to come on the side of Kajos here for the rest of the split?
I mean, I think out of all the performances I've played as an Ezreal, I think this is one of the worst I've played. I've been if you replay,
very interesting.
If you replay on the clip, or the match we had, I was missing all my abilities. I wasn't really doing anything.
I mean,
I was
were
just
those not intentional zoning?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that right now. I'm questioning a little.
I mean, we were talking about it at the casting desk, and we were just complimenting you on your zoning abilities there. I think they were crucial to win the fights there.
Especially them, really targeting the mobility of their team. They can't move around there, ulting and queuing, right next to them. They're not able to go to the left, go to the left and go to the right. But there you have it. Kajos not has full potential.
It looks like there's much more to come on the side of Shignews. Both Joshes.
Yes, much more.
If you guys have anything to say to the remaining opponents that you guys have for the rest of the split, what would it be?
I can start. Jolly, you can start.
Well, honestly, I think we're just gonna take the tournament.
Wow, confidence.
Wow.
Here by the
Wow.
Shignews here.
Alright,
Wow.
okay.
Oh my!
I mean,
Well,
I would like to
second
say
place?
that Planet of the Apes is definitely coming out there for you.
Definitely the more dominant team here. I would say that I would definitely disagree with you guys here.
But
I hate to say this, you guys did play well, but I'm just gonna say, I believe if we look back at the match history, we have beat you every scrim. So
obviously we win every scrim. I don't think we ever lost.
Yeah, I think we forgot.
Yeah, that's alright. But yeah,
You
there
guys
we
do have
have
a
it.
lot of heart, Great team,
Great teamwork, everyone. Really nice game.
Yeah,
We
Josh's
love
great
to see
job.
that map pressure.
Great job from both of you. GG. Especially. Oh, one more question. Something I really I really enjoyed was Isaac Lee's Orianna ultimate. He flashed before the ultimate fully procced and into the team and got 2 of the members. I don't know if you guys really saw that, but just how much better is Isaac at Orianna than Derek?
Let me answer that question
Oh my
for you.
God.
Here. I will say that his Orianna mechanics are great, but I will say that as an experienced Orianna player myself, I'm the superior Orianna.
I think the side of the
all
Street News
aspects
would like to talk about this.
Alright, I think the
we should give them-
interview
we should give them
is.
some time to
I think
discuss,
that's
Isaac's
enough
strength.
for our interviews here. I think we're gonna have to move on to the next match here. It does look like the other team is waiting for us. So
okay, well,
thank you guys all for
Josh.
Really great game. We
Thank you.
love to see that.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you. for
you.
having us.
We'll see you guys at 1 a.m. tonight. Brilliant job.
GG. Well played.
Thank you.
All right.
GG's.